Good morning, everybody. Before we get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick synopsis of what has taken place here since the last time we've met. As we can see, XRP is up about 21 cents per token at $2.69, up about 8.5%. We've suspected the last several days, and we've talked about the dragon pattern. Not only have I talked about it, but we've superimposed this 3 days in a row. Well, this was on Friday. This was on Saturday, and this was on Monday, this was on Sunday, and this was on Friday. So Friday, the dragon pattern looked like this. Saturday, it evolved, still looked exactly like it. Yesterday, we re-superimposed it. I did it all in front of everybody live, and now it's breaking out. The first target that I had, obviously there was 252, but the first major target, if you look on the chart, we had $2.71, 271.43, which we've hit. Now, as long as we hold that, which the dragon pattern isn't complete yet, the dragon pattern's first target technically should be up to $2.91, at least retest ahead of the dragon pattern, but it shouldn't die there. This is a bullish continuation because it consolidated on the tail above the pattern consolidation, which was that descending wedge. You can say it's a falling channel, but I prefer to say it's a wedge. And it broke out of it. The technical target out of this breakout is $3.04. The technical move on the dragon pattern should get us somewhere around $3.54, which obviously that puts us near all-time highs. And now our first layer we must get past is $2.71 here. Then it opens the door to $2.91. I'm not surprised in the least. I 100% expected this. I've shown this in my technical analysis. I've not said it was going to be bearish. I've shown the bearish targets if for some reason it broke down. And even those weren't that bearish because you have the uptrend that stays at 218. You've got a back test that could hold at 234. And we didn't even have to go down that route. So I'm glad to see XRP's up 8.4%. I'm glad to see what we were seeing in the charts is playing out. And I'm glad to say, and I'm glad that anybody who's watching, or at least we're blessed in this factor, is that if we can understand the charts, we can stay out in front of this and we can make some life-changing moves together, which we've already done since 21. But this is just another example when there's a lot of people that are nervous about the market, when there's a lot of people that are calling it to go down, when a lot of people are shorting the market for no reason in a bull market. As long as you understand the technicals, you can't be tricked and you won't get left behind. So with XRP, I know a lot of people were calling it robust. They were saying that consolidation was too long. They can't believe that XRP is going down so much. And as I said yesterday, I've been saying the last several days, going down. Just 1 month ago in November, we were sitting at 48 cents. Let's not forget where we're at right now. Even yesterday, we were at $2.38 when I was on and said, we're not going down. This pattern is very bullish. Super bullish. Everything I point to is even more bullish. The pattern's so bullish, I don't know how to approach it. And that's all I've been saying, and I've just been giving the honest-to-God truth. And remember, don't forget to give thanks to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on this beautiful Tuesday morning when the RLUSD stablecoin is set to release globally. Today is also my 41st birthday. So if you'd like to send me a birthday gift, you can join Tom's Army. Today I'll talk about it. If you want to send me the most important birthday gift you can, and you want to make sure my time here is spent the best it can, join Tom's Army. $9.99 a month. You want to show support for all the work I've done for four non-stop years of doing this content. Hell, today I made everybody over 9%, 8.5%. So it's a perfect day to be able to join Tom's Army. Remember, if you bought with me at 35 cents, 34 cents, it's up 21 cents today. We're up like 70% today in our portfolio. Within our actual immediate buy, we've done more than a 50%. Yeah, we're about 55, 60% up in totality if you bought in when we did on just a move like this today. That's the beauty of it. Anybody who bought XRP now around $2.50 is up 8.7% today. They're feeling good. Because we bought it under 35 cents, this move right here is like a 60% move for us. I'm just saying, my portfolio from yesterday just on XRP, if you look at 10,000 tokens, and say what you will, 10,000 tokens yesterday was worth $23,800 when I was live. Now it's worth $27,000. We made $3,100 on XRP just on 10,000 tokens since I was on yesterday. You can't emulate that if you buy it now when you're buying it outside the bear market. That's the importance of what I preached for many years when it was in a bear market. So with that being said, good morning. 7:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Tuesday, December 17th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. If you need proof that we're in the right place, if you need a sign that things are happening like we say, if you need just a reminder of why we're all together, think about the fact that out of 365 days in the year, that ROUSD gets released on December 17th, and we have a pump. When XRP's Future Millionaire is what day? December 17th, which happens to be today. I turned 41 years old and the market's doing this. I'd like to say it's some coincidence, but I think it's just some validation that we're in the right place. We're in the right place. Signs always appear when you're in the right spot. I've said this for years. We are in the right place. We have met each other for a reason. And we've stayed together through all of the trial and tribulations there's a reason. And you're seeing it play out in front of you. If you've been true to yourself, your wealth has changed. I know mine has. When I first started in this community, I had 4 digits, right around 4,000 to 5,000. Then I had 5 digits, going through the 21 bull market, selling out, sitting around for 2.5 years until we could buy the lows of the bear market, which we did. Now that 4 digits went to 5 digits, and that 5 digits is now, it's hard to say. It really is. It's 6 digits. So I'm not sure how to approach these times anymore. I went from 4 digits on this very show to 6. So I've talked about this for a number of years. It's not going to seem like it, but when it happens, it's going to be that holy shit moment. We've already hit that moment and then some. XRP's up 9.25% this morning. XRP Healthcare is consolidating perfectly like it's supposed to. So I suspect at some point today, this whole thing, or tomorrow or in the next few days, we're going to be talking about not just 29 cents. We're going to say, holy crap, we're back over 30 cents, pushing that 39 cent. And in time, we have a technical move that should get us all the way to 60 cents. So I'm not going to talk about that anymore this morning, but just remember what I've said here. Gold, again, I told the sell signal on B2 Gold at $2.80, not because I wanted to, because I'm not married to anything. And when the chart tells me to sell, I sell. And I did, and now it's down 23 cents per share. And it looks like to me that it had a big bear flag yesterday. It was not a buy signal. And I put down where I think it's going to go. Either it's going to come down here to 232 if this breaks down appropriately, or it's going to come all the way back down because it was a fake out of the descending wedge, which once that happens, if it's a fake out, it's very bearish until you can recalculate support. So it's either 232 or 198. If it goes to 198, I'm loading the shit up. But anyhow, let's get back to XRP because I've only got so many minutes. I got to get my son to school here on this Tuesday morning. He's feeling a lot better, which is a blessing on my birthday. So, and then he gets a break because his therapy he doesn't have today because his therapist is on Christmas vacation. So at least he's got a smaller task today. But right now we're looking for the breakout past $2.71. Once we hold $2.71, our next target's $2.91 to retest the cycle high. Our technical target from where we broke out of this, out of just a short-term wedge, is $3.04. But the technical target out of the dragon pattern, if it breaks up the way it's supposed to, this should get us around all-time highs. I've marked out about $3.54. But it could be a little different depending on the backtest breakout point. But it is very, very bullish right now. We are super bullish right now. I can't even describe to you how bullish we are. Same thing with Bitcoin. It's up to over 107,000. I said I won't fear the market until it gives me a reason. Right now we're over that 106,000 target. We backtested it, the short-term target. Next up is 110,000 approximately. Here, let me get the label out. I don't know where it went. And then the technical target, like I've said, I'm not going to quit on this pattern until Bitcoin hits its technical target. And its technical target out of the cup and handle when this rally first started was 122,782. I have not changed that since the beginning. The first target out of the handle of the cup was 89,000 and some change. Never changed it, held it, broke it, backtested, went on. Became a relevant number. Now we're still in this rising channel, so we do have to break 110,457. But once that happens, we have a technical move that we know of from the start of this pattern some $50,000 ago. Actually, $60,000, maybe 70, the start of the handle, or the cup. And The actual target we know is 122,780. So until we get up there, pattern's not over in my opinion. Ethereum's still trying to prove that it can get over 4,000. I mean, it is. Remember yesterday it came back down to 3,900 and what was this? Right here. 3,947 after a huge push up to 4,107. Now it's right on the cusp of 4,000. So we're going to see a lot today. Daily time frame yesterday looked like a giant inverted hammer. These are really bullish patterns. So if this plays out the way it's supposed to, I mean, we're not just talking about a move to 4,800. We're talking about an overall push of Ethereum, and its technical target 7,667. And we were all over this since it put a triple bottom out here for us way back in the pattern. And this was way down at around the 3,030 area. So we've been all over this pattern. It's up $1,000 since that point, not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. And now we're going to have to see the pure consolidation here. The fact that XRP is not over 271, which is that first layer. If it's under 271, there's a chance of consolidation. But as I said yesterday, we had some serious volume surges yesterday. And then the breakdown, we talked about how bullish it was because rising price, rising volume, very bullish. Crashing price on the consolidation along with crashing volume is a very bullish consolidation, which is a bullish continuation in the making. It's exactly what happened. The volume crashed off. We talked about it yesterday. Crashing price, crashing volume on the consolidation. It's just a matter of time before we go up. Then we got some volume surges, and you can see it surged. Now the volume right now, we got to make sure that it stays. But we came all the way up to that target. So now remember what the first target was? Yes, you are correct. $2. What was the first one we talked about? It was either 252 or 261. Because we came all the way up here, you could look at 261, which is that cup that we pushed past. So you could back test 262, which I think would be actually a good spot to retest. But we'll see. We'll have to continue this as the day goes on. But remember, we're looking for a push over 271 to hold 271.4 roughly. And then when it holds that, the next layer is 292 or 291. And then after that, we have a technical move of 304. Dragon pattern should get us up near all-time highs if it plays out how it's supposed to. So now we're going to wake up. The U.S. is waking up. On the East Coast, what do we always say? If you have a price rise during the night, typically you'll have a consolidation back to some kind of support structure. And it generally will happen around 8 or 9 a.m. I usually say about 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 58 minutes from now. We're in the margin of error now. And then on the East Coast, when they wake, or on the West Coast, when they wake up at 6 a.m., that's what they usually see in Pacific Standard Time. You'll see the market start correcting, and you'll look and be like, wait a minute. It came up from 238 overnight to 273. What the hell? Why is it at 268 now? Because it has to consolidate. Unless we're over 271, we're not ready to move up again. We've already been showing signs that we need a little more consolidation, a little bit more support here, unless we get a volatile surge out of 271. Otherwise, look for 262 and possibly 252. That would be less likely, but you could come all the way down to 252 and back test that initial push up. Because that was our first resistance, which we pushed past, back tested, pushed through. And now we've got 262 in between. So I'd say 262 is more likely because that's where the cup was completed initially. It was just a short-term consolidatory cup, nothing that you have to look in any deeper. Bitcoin's up 930 points at 107,000. As we said, it's back tested nicely. Doesn't mean it can't come back. But if it does break up appropriately, the next big target here, we have to hit 110,457 on the top of the channel. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. I'm going to leave that there. I need to get myself ready. I'm going to go to the gym after I drop my son off at school. And then, but I just got to get everything ready. Julie's getting him ready for what he needs. But I got to get my stuff ready and just get everything else we need. If you're looking to trade XRP in the USA or abroad, right here you can get XRP on BITUNIX, HOTCOIN, or Crypto.com. BITUNIX is my preferred if you're just doing trading from an exchange. They're not a website or an exchange where you're going to send or receive from a bank account. They're literally a trading exchange. It's kind of like a medium exchange, so to say. They have the lowest leverage trading fees, hands down. So if you're a leverage trader, their maker-taker fees the lowest that I found. Spot trading is where I believe is where it's at. But, everybody has their own preference. BITUNIX, you can do that, spot or leverage. And then they've got many different tokens. HOTCOIN, supposed to have XDC today. We'll see if they lie again or if they're on point. It's not my favorite exchange, but it does offer me some solitude and grace. I can get my IOTA, my VELO, my ESE as well in there. So it's interesting. So I have to use the exchange. Crypto.com is my preferred when it comes to where I'm verified. I have a slew of things on there. I have XLM, I have DGB, VChain, ZIL, IOTX, Jasmy, Kodak. I have so many things. I have Algo on there as well. They have the crypto debit card that I use. So you can put your profits on there, and then it's like a prepaid card. And then you can take $200 a day out of the ATM every single day. So, I mean, that's over $5,000 a month. So, I mean, there's ways to do this and profit without having to try to send it to a bank account. PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo if you want to send a donation on my birthday or just in general. Outside of YouTube, it would be greatly appreciated. And other than that, try to keep your emotions out of it. We already hit that first target at $2.71.4. Now we have a consolidation. Could come down to 262, but it's nice to see XRP up 8%. And we'll update more on the RLUSD as the day goes. Have a blessed day.